When did trying to outsmart someone prove you were actually the idiot? My roommate Liam was the kind of guy who solved murder mysteries in the first 10 minutes and spent the rest of the episode explaining why everyone else was an idiot. He would pause Netflix just to lecture me about how unrealistic crime scene investigations were and how easy it would be to fool forensic experts if someone actually knew what they were doing. One night during our usual Law and Order marathon, Liam rolled his eyes at yet another supposedly airtight case and declared that creating a perfect alibi was child's play for anyone with half a brain. According to his expert analysis, police work was just overpaid guesswork, and most criminals got caught because they were too stupid to plan properly. The smugness in his voice when he said that detectives were basically just lucky idiots with badges made my blood boil. I had been studying criminal justice for 3 years, and the disrespect was driving me insane, so I decided to shut him up permanently. The next morning, I told Liam I could create an alibi so perfect that even he couldn't poke holes in it, and his condescending laugh was all the motivation I needed. He bet me $50 that any alibi I created would crumble under basic scrutiny, and I accepted his challenge with the confidence of someone about to teach him the most expensive lesson of his life. My plan required military precision and the acting skills of a Hollywood professional, but I was determined to prove that real criminal justice knowledge could outwit his armchair detective theories. I started by recruiting 5 different friends to help me stage the most elaborate fake evening in history, complete with time-stamped photos, social media posts, and enough corroborating evidence to fool a federal investigation. Sarah agreed to wear my distinctive red jacket and walk around campus taking selfies while I supposedly attended a study group that never actually happened. The operation expanded to include fake restaurant receipts, staged conversations with professors, and even a coordinated phone call to my mother during the exact time I was supposed to be somewhere else entirely. Every detail was planned with the obsessive attention of someone trying to frame themselves for their own fictional crime, and I documented everything with the thoroughness of a professional con artist. My fake alibi became so intricate that I started believing my own lies about where I had been and what I had done during those crucial 3 hours. The truth was that I had spent Tuesday night completely absorbed in the queer season of Are You the One, emotionally invested in every dramatic revelation and romantic connection, like my life depended on it. There was something absolutely captivating about watching people navigate the complex math of finding their perfect matches, and I had been secretly following the entire season with the dedication of someone studying for the bar exam. As a criminal justice major who was supposed to be focused on serious documentaries and case studies, admitting that I had spent an entire evening screaming at my laptop about matchup ceremonies felt like career sabotage. 2 weeks later, I presented Liam with a detailed timeline of my whereabouts during last Tuesday evening, complete with witness statements, photographic evidence, and digital receipts that painted a picture of me studying at the library while eating takeout Chinese food. He spent an entire hour trying to find inconsistencies in my story, checking timestamps on social media posts, and cross-referencing my supposed location with campus security footage. The growing frustration on his face as he realized my alibi was absolutely bulletproof filled me with the kind of savage satisfaction that probably should have concerned me. Liam finally threw his hands up in defeat and admitted that my alibi was indeed perfect, but his next words made my victory taste like ashes in my mouth. He looked at me with genuine concern and asked why I had chosen last Tuesday specifically, because that was the exact night someone had broken into Professor Williams's office and stolen the midterm answers. Campus security had been investigating the incident all week and offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to the thief's identification. The blood drained from my face as I realized what I had done to myself in pursuit of being right. My perfect alibi had just made me the prime suspect in an actual crime, and all my carefully constructed evidence now looked like the desperate cover-up of a guilty person. Liam stared at me in horror and whispered the words that still haunt my nightmares. Holy shit, you just accidentally confessed to academic theft with a PowerPoint presentation. I never did collect that $50, and Liam never questioned detective shows again.